One is the loneliest. Who the was sitting in this chair? Yellow. Welcome to Sports Night with Jay and Dan, where it's still a Jay-free zone as he continues to be at home with his brand new baby. And every show so far that Jay's not been here, we have had a special guest host. So let's see who it is today. We didn't get anyone. Okay, so it's a lot of Dan in this show. I apologize. You know what? The Jets played the Rangers on Sunday, and the Rangers coach, David Quinn, said, probably the best team we've seen all year. Jets are playing that good right now. Winnipeg looking for a third straight win, which would match their season best win streak. Down 2-0 in the second. Mika Zibanejad shot. Tipped in by Chris Kurani. Connor Hellebuyck allowed 3 goals in the first 10 shots he faced. Jets down 3-0 through 2. Winnipeg man advantage in the third. Mark Scheifele. One-timer cuts the deficit to 2. Few shifts after that. Jack Roslovic gets some space. Through traffic. It's in. The Jets strike twice in less than 2.5 minutes. It's a one-goal game. Brian Little with the goal. Jets score 3 unanswered, overcome a 3-goal deficit for the first time all year. The Rangers said the Jets were just relentless in this game. Shootout was required. Second round, Patty Laine. Off the post in it. NHL's leading goal scorer ties it. Next round, Scheifele to win it. Yes, guy, used with permission. From 3-0 down in the third, Winnipeg battles back to take it 4-3. They pick up wins on back-to-back nights for the first time this season. Flames and Hawks. Second period. Travis Hamonic. Hammered by Chris Kunitz along the board. Kunitz making contact with Hamonic's head with his elbow. Hamonic was slow to get up. Back on the bench. Yeah, he's legal. Headed to the room for repairs. Kunitz got 5 in a game for elbowing. On that power play. Johnny Gaudreau to Elias Lindholm. Fires on net. Puck appears to stay out. Play continues. The refs finally say, let's take a look at that. And they ruled that Corey Crawford had the puck in his glove over the goal line as he dove back into the net. It's a goal. Gaudreau picks up his second point of the game. Still in the frame. James Neal and Corey Crawford get tangled up. Neal caught behind Crawford in the crease. Falls on top of him. So that's going to draw a crowd. Crawford, extra words for Rasmus Andersson. They start shoving. Mike Smith says, hey, what's going on down there? I want a part of it. He comes up to center. He's ready to fight. Crawford stayed in his own end. So Mike Smith didn't go any further. James Neal picks up the only penalty on the play. With Neal in the box, Crawford sends a stretch pass to Alex DeBrincat. Feeds Dylan Strome. Scores. Crawford helps cut the Flames lead to 1 and Strome. Who does he thank? Yeah, he thanks the guy who started the play. 5 to go in the third. Hawks still down 1. Artem Anisimov, great chance. Smith, unbelievable skate save, lifted his leg to rob Anisimov and preserve the lead. Flames win. Smith picks up his 3rd straight win. And the Flames, they are now first in the Pacific. Sharks and Canadians. Carey Price starting on back-to-back nights for the first time since last December. 3 minutes in. Jeff Petry's pass. Picked up by Justin Braun. Steps into 1-0 San Jose. Sharks 2-man advantage. Joe Pavelski spots Brent Burns. Wrist. Scores. Burns 3rd among active NHL defensemen with 186 goals. It's 2-0 Sharks. Guess who else is on that list? Yeah, you see his name there. Shea Weber. His 2 goals on Saturday night brought him up to 191 for his career. Habs power play. Jonathan Drouin to Weber. One-timer turned aside by Martin Jones. The shot actually breaks the top of Jones' stick. Jones made 39 saves in this one. We're talking knob off. He's got a knob off. Middle frame. Petrie pinching on Pavelski. Gets caught. Marcus Sorensen ends up and along. Carey Price. What a stop. Keeps it a 2-goal game. Other end. Petrie walks in. Hits Jones in the mask. Puck back to Petrie. And gets his third of the season. The Canadiens are on the board. They're down 1. 3.5 minutes later. Burns spots Joe Pavelski in the slot. He beats Price. He's got 17. Sharks restore the 2-goal lead. Weber, huge hit on Jonas Donskoy. Evander Kane in on Price. Stopped. Weber actually given 2 for interference on Donskoy. Sharks take this one 3-1. They snap a 4-game slide. And on Tuesday, you can watch the Habs take on the Sens on TSN2 at 7:30 Eastern. And Canadian Tire Senators Hockey has the game. If you're in the Sens region, that's on TSN5. Packers head coach Mike McCarthy's won a Super Bowl with Green Bay. But even if you win a title, the luster, it's got an expiry date, and apparently it's 7 years, as McCarthy canned by the Packers following another loss on Sunday. Mason Crosby, 27th in the league in field goal percentage, has a chance from 49 yards.
He's going into the wind, at least in this stadium.
Crosby, for a 7th time this season, misses. Packers fall. McCarthy still spoke to the media. He was fired after he spoke to the media.
We didn't play well today. I'm not going to sit up here and try to sugarcoat it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and go through analytics. I didn't do a good enough job today. No, I'm not. We're not ready. I mean, I've never been in this spot, and I'm not going to act like I know what the hell I'm going to do tomorrow when they get in here.
Well, he will not be going to work. I still don't understand how they sent him out to face the media and then they fire him after. It was very bizarre. Could they not have intercepted him before he got to the podium? McCarthy departs the Packers organization as the 2nd most winningest coach in franchise history. What were you saying, producer Tim? Oh, Tim was saying no pun intended. Tim, just keep your comments to yourself. Thanks. His 10 career playoff wins are also the most in franchise history. A stellar matchup in the NFL Sunday nighter, Steelers and Chargers. San Diego's first Sunday night game since 2014. But this year's Chargers, they're ready for the spotlight. It's Philip Rivers and company being labeled as a dark horse pick in the AFC. You saw it on TSN. LA down 13-zip, right tackle. Sam Teve jumps early, play continues. Philip Rivers finds Travis Benjamin behind the coverage. 46-yard touchdown. The refs miss a blatant false start. That's not the first time the Chargers have benefited from a missed false start this season. Week 6 against the Browns. Russell Okung gets away with moving early. Tyrell Williams caught a touchdown on the play. The ref who missed that call actually got fired. Sunday night. Still before the half, Ben Roethlisberger, plenty of time. To Antonio Brown, end zone. Brown in the first half, 6 catches, 117 yards, a touchdown. It was 23-7 Steelers at the break. Chargers ball in the 3rd. Looks like a great pick to Keenan Allen. Touchdown. Sean Davis runs into Joe Hayden. Chargers will take it. They cut the lead to 8. Early in the 4th, Desmond King back to return a punt. Desmond King, 73 yards. Chargers tied at 23. Steelers. Rivers tries the screen pass. Terrell Edmonds hits Austin Eckler. Jatavius Brown on Ryan Switzer. This one was a penalty for leading with the helmet. Switzer left the game. Final seconds. It's tied at 30. From 39 yards out, Mike Badgley. No, wide left. Steelers called for offside, so he gets another chance, this time from 34. And this time, it is blocked. But once again, a flag on the play. The Steelers called for offside again. So Badgley gets a 3rd chance from 29 yards. The Steelers offside again. Didn't matter because he put it through. The Chargers win 33-30. Steelers, you guys know the rules. Bears and Giants, third quarter. Giants down 14-10. Our good buddy Kevin Burkhardt on the call. Beckham Jr. now has 2 passing touchdowns this season. First time a wide receiver's done that since 2010. Giants take a 17-14 lead. Next drive. Giants rookie running back, Saquon Barkley. Hurdles a defender. Hurdle. That moves the sticks for New York. 4th and goal. Eli Manning. To wide open Beckham Jr. Look how wide open he is. OBJ becomes the first player since 1924 to have multiple games in a season with a passing and receiving touchdown. Fourth quarter, 7-point game. Bears need the onside kick. Daniel Brown is there for it. And the Bears recover. 4th and 3 at the Giants' 32. Chase Daniel. Down the sidelines. Tariq Cohen hauls it in, gets inside the 10. Final play, 3 seconds to go. 1st and goal. Bears with trickery. Cohen to Miller. Mitch Trubisky did not play. Chicago sends it to overtime. First play from scrimmage and OT. Barkley takes the pitch, weaves through the defense, bounces outside, across midfield. You see who else was blocking there? Beckham Jr. was. Led to a field goal. So Daniel needs to lead another scoring drive to win or extend the game. 4th and 8. Daniel launches. Janoris Jenkins knocks it away. Giants. They win a thriller over the Bears, 30-27. Packers mentioned they fired their coach. Their loss to the Cards all but ends their chances of making the playoffs, so they're going to miss the playoffs in back-to-back years. Vikings loss to the Pats means the NFC North went 0-4 on Sunday. Chiefs and Raiders, first game for the Chiefs without Kareem Hunt. Patty Mahomes, 3rd in the NFL in passing yards, 1st in touchdowns. First quarter, Mahomes to Travis Kelce, reaches across for the score. 25 of Mahomes' 38 touchdown passes this year have come on the road. Second quarter, Mahomes facing 3rd and 15, scrambles, and then a laser to Kelce to move the chains. Mahomes, fastest player in NFL history to reach 4,000 passing yards. KC settled for a field goal, dying seconds of the half. Chiefs looking to cap off an 82-yard drive. Mahomes to Kelce on nearly an identical play to their first touchdown. Mahomes with 39 career touchdowns. Chiefs up 19-7 at the half in the third. Mahomes hooks up with Demetrius Harris, setting yet another record, becoming the fastest quarterback in NFL history to throw for 40 touchdowns. He's breaking records every single play. He added another for a 7th game with 4 more touchdown passes this season. Kansas City improves to 10-2. As I do a lonely walk over here. Ha! Solo. I never saw that movie. Doubt I ever will. Actually, I guarantee I never will. The story grabbing most of the headlines in the NFL this week was a video that surfaced involving former Chiefs running back Kareem Hunt. The Chiefs released Hunt on Friday after TMZ released this video. The video shows Hunt shoving and kicking a woman during an off-season incident in Cleveland. On Sunday's NFL Countdown, ESPN's Lisa Salters sat down with Hunt. A statement from the NFL after Kareem Hunt's interview with ESPN's Lisa Salters. The NFL's investigation began immediately following the incident in February. The NFL's ongoing investigation will include further attempts to speak to the complainants involved in the incident. It will include a review of the new information that was made public on Friday, which was not made available to the NFL previously, as well as further conversations with all parties involved in the incident. And as you might well expect, the situation has drawn comparisons to Ray Rice's February 2014 punch of his then fiancée. A day after finally signing his new 6-year contract with the Leafs, William Nylander arrived in Toronto. Didn't speak to the media, though. He's expected to join the team at practice on Monday, and he could actually be in the Leafs lineup as early as Tuesday night. So we still have his Leafs debut. So if you're expecting the Nylander talk to quiet down, we still got about a week to go. Nylander contract includes just under $25 million in signing bonus money. The Kings going to be without Ilya Kovalchuk for at least 4 weeks after he underwent an ankle procedure on Sunday morning. 35-year-old signed a 3-year, $18 million contract this past offseason, and it is not going well. He's only got 5 goals and 9 assists through 25 games. He's actually, last I checked, he was playing on the 4th line. Kovalchuk's 12th NHL season and 1st with the Kings. When we come back, the Bills had 13 penalties for 120 yards Sunday, but the biggest penalty may have come from what happened after the game. Details coming up. Buffalo Bills fans, I've got good news and bad news, and you always start with the bad. Your team isn't going to make the postseason this year. You probably already knew that. But the good news? Looks like you finally have your quarterback of the future, Josh Allen. The Finns win. After the game, defensive end Jerry Hughes went after officials in the tunnel. I'll catch you, guaranteed. Hughes was asked about the altercation and fully denied it.
Jerry, you don't have a reaction to what transpired when you came off the field and went up to the officials?
No.
What caused the anger? I mean,
What's anger? Who was angry?
Yours.
I was angry?
That's the report. Yeah.
I mean, I lost the game, so I'm supposed to be angry. We just played our butts off for 4 quarters, and we came 6 inches short of winning the football game. So I think myself, with a lot of Buffalo Bills fans, are probably upset right now. I mean, that's just the nature of playing sports. Someone's going to win, someone's going to lose.
That's true, but we don't usually see those types of reactions, you know, going after an official after a game. What sparks that?
Who did?
Unique, you.
I did.
Yeah.
I did what?
We saw you go up to the official.
What did I say? If I did go up to the official, what did I say?
I have video that shows you
Okay.
saying
I would
that-
love to
that
see
he
the video.
called him, that you were referencing he called you a
Yeah, I would love to see the video.
So that did not happen that way?
I would love to see the video.
Okay, that was weird. And maybe let the guy behind you change in peace or dry his hair. Ravens-Falcons, Lamar Jackson makes his 3rd consecutive start. First quarter, Jackson runs the option, sheds a tackle, scores. He ended with 190 rushing yards over his last 2 games, the most through a QB's first 2 starts in the Super Bowl era. Opening drive of the 3rd, Ravens in the red zone. Jackson calls his own number. He's inadvertently kicked under the chin by his own teammate. Jackson forced to leave the game under concussion protocol. 20 minutes later, he's back on the sidelines, gets the green light to return for the 4th. And picks up his longest run of the day. Led to a field goal. Jackson finished with 200 total yards and a touchdown. Falcons down 9. Matt Ryan fumbles. Tavon Young picks it up, returns it for a touchdown. Ryan held to just 131 yards on the day. Atlanta's lowest total since 1999. The Ravens win their 3rd straight with Jackson under center. Browns and Texans, Houston on a franchise record 8-game win streak. They started the season losing 3 in a row. First quarter, Deshaun Watson rolls out, passes to Jordan Thomas in the end zone. 17th straight game with a touchdown pass for Watson, setting a franchise record. Houston up 10-0. Baker Mayfield has excelled in the 3 games since Hugh Jackson was fired. He's thrown 9 touchdowns to go just with 1 pick. Second quarter, Mayfield's pass over the middle. Intercepted by Zach Cunningham. Cunningham, couple of blocks, takes it all the way back, 38 yards, touchdown. First pick in 54 passes thrown by Mayfield. On his next pass attempt.
Straight drop for Mayfield, and it is intercepted at the 30-yard line. This is Jonathan Joseph.
Mayfield throws picks on back-to-back passes, his 3rd career game throwing 2 interceptions. That led to a Houston field goal. Under 2 minutes remaining in the half, Mayfield flushed into the pocket, takes a shot at the end zone while on the move. Intercepted again! Mayfield's career-high 3rd pick of the game. Cleveland turns it over 4 times as the Texans win their 9th straight. They're atop the AFC South. Houston has a favorable remaining schedule of games against the Colts, Jets, Eagles, and Jags. Pats are 9-3 and won 13 straight at home, dating back to last season. Still to come. The Jannies actually just got back from Regina, and all the trees looked like that because of the frost. Titans kicker Ryan Suckup. There's an interesting name for the frost. I will not say that on television. Slips and falls on the practice kick. Chris Ivory of the Bills went one worse, takes the handoff, trips over his own feet, drops the ball. Dolphins recover. Pelly's Hornets. Blake Monk steals from Anthony Davis.
Officials trying to sort out.
Throws it off the backboard, and Miles Bridges finishes. Oh, that was pretty. Two hands. Mike Smith got a stick and get on it. Not a stick, got a skate on it.
What a chance for the Hawks to tie it up.
Giants shocked the Bears on Sunday thanks in part to Odell Beckham Jr. He threw his second touchdown pass of the season. Deep ball, wide open. Jazz and Heat, close game in the fourth. Dwayne Wade
Here comes Jay Crowder of Utah.
steals,
Cross court for Ingles.
doesn't end up with the ball, but goes multiple rows deep. Look at, luckily no one was sitting there. Oh, he landed on only empty seats. Canes and Kings. Brock McGinn with a point-blank chance. Jonathan Quick, no stick, no problem. What a save. That might be your highlight of the night. Speaking of highlight of the night, we have that coming up as we close out this solo edition. Hope you made it through to the end because it's been a struggle. Worst play of the day, we're going to Miami. Chris Ivory stumbles as he takes the handoff. And yeah, let's see what happens here. So he just tripped. That happens.
Officials trying to
That's the worst play of the day.
who has it.
Time for the highlight of the night, also from the NFL, and not the Jonathan Quick save that I thought it would be. It's Odell Beckham Jr.
Today they're going to let Odell Beckham Jr. look to throw.
Launches.
He's done it once. He's got a man wide open. It's caught for the touchdown.
To a wide open Russell Shepard. That's Beckham's second touchdown pass of the year.
The second touchdown pass.
Odell Beckham Jr. with your highlight of the night. You Blew It is where we point out our errors. Since I was doing the show solo, I guess I have them all, except producer Tim blew it. He did not arrange a co-host for me on this show. I blew it. I couldn't say the word goals during the Ducks-Caps game. And I blew it. I lost track during the Clippers-Mavs pack because I was talking about Richard Branson. I thought the superfan looked like Richard Branson. And also, producer Tim blew it by not making that Jonathan Quick save the highlight of the night, because that blocker save, it's going to be one of the saves of the year. Should we say who's going to be the co-host on Monday? Tessa's going to be here. I have an actual co-host on Monday's show. We'll see you then.
What a weekend it was.